Alright, what's up? How are you guys doing? New Soul Leveling Arise vid. Today is gonna be the Esil BOT. I just got a run at like 33.5 seconds. I can go to 32, but for now I'm just gonna present to you guys this one. So as always, we're gonna go over the full build and then we're gonna go over the run step by step and then the full run. As always, you know the drill now. So let's get it straight into it. Obviously, if you like this content, if you like my channel, if you like me, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Thank you. Alright, so for the weapons, DKD and Plum Sword, you don't get a debuff for Plum Sword since the boss doesn't resist Dark, so that's pretty cool. Use it. For the supports, obviously Kim Song-chik, I think that's his name, Isla and Beast Bike. I don't have the break weapon on him, actually. I just realized you could put the break weapon on him, but yeah, I mean, it works without it, I guess. I had just had his weapon. For the shadows, Beru, Igris, and Serbi. Now onto the sets. So Song Jinwoo is rocking 4 toughness for Obsidian. Kim Song-chik is running 4 analysis and 4 Sylph. 4 Sylph and 4 Guardian for Isla, and then Beastbike is on full blessing. Pretty standard just to boost your Song Jinwoo. For the skill, we're gonna use Liberation, which for those who didn't know, also reactivates your collapse QTE and also increases the damage of it. So I didn't know until recently, until like a few BOTs ago. And yeah, it's a pretty cool mechanic, to be honest. And then the second one is gonna be obviously Armor Break Wind to break the boss. And now you may be wondering, how the fuck are we gonna deal damage to the boss? Because DKD is not enough. And for this, we have obviously Collapse Thunderstorm. This skill deals crazy damage, and it's basically just that we're going to use to kill the boss. And then with this, we're going to use the Death Squall to be sure we can break. For the blessings, I went with Double-Edged Sword, Intuit, Pulverize, and Weakness Detection. And for the defensive one, you just want that life and aggressive defense ones to get a shield all the time. For the cores, nothing is really important except the top one on Song Jinwoo, which is the one that gives 5% attack, and the bottom one on Song Jinwoo, which is the one that decreases his MP reduction. Outside of that, on the supports, it doesn't really matter. So that's it for the build. Now we're just gonna go over the run. I'll explain to you everything, the little tweaks you can do, and yeah. Alright, so when we start, basically you want to dash 2 times. You don't want to dash a 3rd time because those 2 might attack you, and if they attack you, you'll do an extreme evasion. If you do an extreme evasion, it's gonna fuck up your thing. So you want to do 2 dashes, then run right here. You may be wondering, why are you flicking your mouse like that instead of just doing it with the arrows? Like, you know, if you do like a WS, right, you can just kind of do it like forward, backwards, and just when you go backwards, you use your skill and then you go forward again. On PC, I just find it weird, and I feel like I have some fucking input lag or something. Anyways, I don't like it. If you're on a controller, it works super good. Like AC, my guildmate, I showed him the strat, he was doing it. He's actually faster than me because he can do like this back and forth thing. I can't do it, so I just flick my mouse around. So yeah, basically that's it. I just, yeah, flick my mouse, so at full speed it's just one little flick. Liberation. You basically want to aim the middle of the mobs so they all die. You dash away towards the portal. Once you get there, you only do 1 dash. So here I'm gonna dash once. You can't do a second one because you need all your dashes for the P2 afterwards. So you're gonna dash once, go in the middle here. You're gonna do the same thing, so either the back and forth thing with your WS or your controller, or you just flick to do a 180. So here, flick, 180, everyone's dead. You want to pop P-Spike the moment they die, kind of, approximately this. The boss is gonna show up, you want to dash once, DKD, that's gonna deal at least like 50%. It should deal around 50% if the crits go right. And then you want to dash a second time. This is why I told you need your dashes, otherwise you're in cooldown. And you want to throw your second skill. One thing to be aware of, if I used to do this and I realized it was a mistake. When you use your second skill of DKD, the second hit, if you have the basic attack button like if you're clicking the basic attack button, it's basically gonna fuck up the last part of your DKD and you're not gonna deal the full damage. I don't know how it works exactly, but yeah, that's how it is. Like here when you land, like here you land, if you do basic attacks, it's basically not gonna deal the last bit of damage. So there's that. If you don't kill with this, you might, you just want to use Liberation once again to finish off the boss. If you don't kill with one Liberation as well, you just reset, to be honest. Obviously, another thing, make sure you use Plum before you transition. Doesn't need to be full bloom, you can just be the normal one. When you get to the boss Esil, basically, you want to pop your shadows right away so they attack Esil as fast as possible. She's gonna jump on you. What you want to do basically is pop Isla before she lands on you, and the moment she lands, you want to shadow step. The shadows or Isla are gonna proc your Squall QTE, so you want to Squall. You're gonna be close to the boss. You want to use your Wind QTE, and as you start the Wind QTE, you want to start Kim Sang-chik. You don't want to do him too early, because if you do the Kim Sang-chik QTE too early, like the support skill, whatever, your skill is gonna finish at the same time he is gonna finish, and that's basically gonna fuck up your whole thing because you won't be able to dash away to start your QTE. You're gonna see. So basically, you want to do them in like a different timeline. So my skill is finished, and Kang is about to break. Kim, whatever his name is, whatever. And so with this, you can dash away. So here I dash away and I start the QTE. If you don't do that, basically you're gonna have like a timer where you can't QTE and the boss is broken, and then at the end you're not gonna be able to do all your damage before the boss gets up and gets the immunity phase. And so basically from there on it's pretty easy. One thunderstorm, Liberation, reset your QTE, another dash, another QTE. As you can see, I didn't kill with the first hits. It had to have like the last hit. If I killed with the first hit, it would have been like 33.0 something. I checked earlier. It would have been, as you can see, the last hit hits there. So it would have been 33.052, but didn't. So I have to wait for the last hit, and basically it's 33.5. That's basically it. If you don't kill with the 2 QTEs and you were a bit slow, you might have your DKD up. So if you have your DKD up, you can use it to finish off the boss. Obviously, this strat requires high advancements on the weapons to have the stats, high tiers on the runes, on the blessings. It's a whale heavy strat, obviously, but if you have this idea, you can kind of like tweak it to your advantage. So like you can use, like I said, you can use Liberation on the P2, you can use DKD now. To be honest, you'll be a bit, like a bit slower, but it's not the end of the world. You'll still get a crazy timer. And yeah, make sure you abuse that Liberation and Thunderstorm combo, because the damage is insane, as you can see. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will leave you guys with the full run now. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. We're on our way to the 6K subs, so yeah, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys a lot. Enjoy the gameplay, and I'll see you guys in my next one.
こっちの番だ。